The movie starts by showing us a school where some children are talking. A girl is being watched by a boy with long hair. After school, the girl is standing outside, waiting for the bus. The boy approaches her and asks if he can drop her home. They start talking, and the boy asks why she still uses public transport. The girl replies that she likes it. The boy then talks about his taste in music, and the girl shares her preferences, playing her favorite song from her phone. Afterward, they go to a restaurant where the girl continues to tease him. The girl's name is April, and the boy's name is Nick. Nick offers her a bite of his sandwich, but she refuses. Nick tells her that she should stop rejecting new experiences in life, as life is full of miracles that should be enjoyed. April responds that she doesn't like what's in his sandwich, to which Nick replies that she dislikes many of his things, which is why they can't be friends. While discussing this, April says they shouldn't be friends, and as they talk, they get closer and end up kissing each other. In another scene, they are seen together in a theater, waving at each other as their relationship progresses. They become intimate, and a year passes in their relationship. They celebrate together, April learns to drive, and they start looking for different universities. Then we see them sitting in a car, arguing. They dislike each other's habits, like constantly being on their phones. Their arguments intensify, happening everywhere, including at restaurants, weddings, and many other places. April then receives a letter from Boston University confirming her admission, while Nicholas gets admitted to a university in California. Afterward, they both return home and cry a lot, knowing they will soon be separated. In the next scene, we see April having dinner with her mother and sister. Her mother asks her to sing a song, but April refuses. April's sister mentions that April might be depressed because of her upcoming breakup with Nick, and she teases April intentionally, leading to a small argument between them. A boy comes and orders a hot dog and a Coke. April tells him that she can't sell him the hot dog because the smell will spread throughout the theater, which she doesn't like. The boy gets angry and calls the manager to complain about April. The manager tells April that if someone wants to buy a hot dog, she should sell it to them. April then sits down and starts scrolling through Instagram, where she sees a post from Nick with another girl. April searches for that girl's Instagram handle and sees that Nick and the girl are intimate with each other. April feels very bad and starts getting anxious. Her friend Molly calls and invites her to a house party. April initially refuses but later agrees. Nick's current girlfriend is named Kara. April talks about Kara while sitting in the car. Kara's Instagram profile is private, but April's friend created a fake account to follow her. April gets a bit upset. After a while, we see her at the party, where she is taking shots. Everyone is dancing, and April eventually gets drunk. She goes to the bathroom with a guy, and they are about to get intimate. But April doesn't like it and leaves. April's friend tells her that Kara is also at the party. April asks if Nick is there too, but her friends say he isn't. April then drinks vodka and walks away. Ben, who is Nick's friend, is also at the party with Kara. April texts Ben to meet her in a room, where she angrily confronts him about his relationship with Kara. Ben tells her that they are just friends. Then, the owner of the house comes and asks him to leave the bedroom because it belonged to his mom. April gets very angry and sends Nick a rude message. The bedroom door opens, and Kara walks in. April meets Kara, and the situation becomes very awkward. Kara tells April that she only found out about her 2 days ago. They have an awkward conversation, and then Kara invites April to take some shots. April says she doesn't drink, but in the next moment, we see them both taking shots. Kara asks why April gave Nick her number. April says that she should just chill and that she only wants to be friends with him. Ben suggests that April should either be Nick's girlfriend or his friend, and she has to choose one. Later, we see April messaging Kara but feeling insecure about it. Kara reads the message, and they both go mountain trekking together. After that, they go for ice cream and talk about how they both dislike Nick's behavior, discussing every little thing about him. They then decide to make some rules, like not discussing Nick and not checking each other's social media. After that, their friendship becomes very strong. But Ben doesn't like how close they have become. When they fear Ben will tell Nick about their friendship, they threaten him not to say anything. Next, we see Ben with Nick, who are smoking together, while April and Kara are also together. They discuss how many partners they've been with and eventually fall asleep. April dreams about Kara and Nick being together, with her included. The next scene shows April at home, and her mother asks where she has been all these days. April says she was just outside. Then her little sister comes in, and they start fighting again. April gets frustrated and messages Kara, asking her to come and take her away. Kara, who was at the beach with Nick, says she has some work to do and will meet her the next day. After that, she becomes intimate with Nick. In the next scene, April is seen mopping the floor with her manager when Kara comes to pick her up. April leaves with Kara, and they go to a place called Palm Springs, where they book a resort and enjoy themselves. They climb mountains, get drunk, and have a great time together. The next day, they wake up together, and April tells Kara that she could become a great chef. Kara says she misses her family a lot. April tells her she can meet her family. In the following scene, we see Kara having dinner with April's family. Once again, April's little sister tries to create a fight between them by telling April that she shouldn't be with Kara because she is Nick's girlfriend and that she should feel jealous, not become friends with her. April's mother asks Kara if she is dating Nick, but Kara doesn't say anything and leaves after thanking them. In the next scene, we see April sitting at the bus stand when she gets a notification that today is Nick's birthday. Memories of the past flood back as she remembers the gifts she gave Nick and the fun they had together. She sends him a happy birthday message. Nick is at a party with Kara when he receives the message but ignores it and becomes intimate with Kara. After that, we see Kara, Ben, and April at a restaurant. They are talking when Ben receives a call from Nick, but Kara and April tell him not to answer. Ben lies to Nick, saying he is at a cousin's house. Nick apologizes to Kara, but April says it's not a big deal as Kara is a great girl. She then ends the call. Kara gets angry with April for messaging Nick, but April says it was just a happy birthday message. April then tells Ben to choose between telling Nick the truth or keeping it a secret. In the next scene, April is getting ready for a party. At the party, she gets very drunk again. April texts Ben, asking if he is there, and then she goes to meet him. Ben says hi to her, and April asks if Nick and Kara are also at the party. Ben points them out, and April sees them together. When Nick sees April, he gets a bit startled, and Kara also notices her but continues to talk. April tells Ben that everyone always wants her to leave. Ben suggests they sit there, but Kara then asks Nick if he feels uncomfortable seeing his ex-girlfriend. Nick says no, but Kara still kisses him and takes him to a room. April and Ben sit together, talking about music bands, while Kara and Nick continue their discussion. The argument between them starts, and a taxi driver tells them to stop yelling, but they don't listen, so he kicks them out. Ben and April then go to a place where they start kissing each other but stop after a while. Then they both go home separately. The next morning, Nick comes to April's house and calls her outside to his car. He tells her that he misses her. They go to school together, talk, and end up kissing again before becoming intimate. Later, when April is at work, Kara arrives and throws juice on her, accusing her of causing Nick to break up with her. They get into a big fight, and April's manager fires her from the job. April then meets Ben and tells him that he must tell Nick about them. Ben tries to avoid the situation, but Nick arrives and sees everything. He punches Ben in anger and then leaves. Everyone packs their things as they prepare to go to college. April tries to message Kara but doesn't. We then see Ben and Nick talking to each other, clearing up their misunderstandings, and becoming friends again. April is fighting with her little sister at home, and their mother scolds them while feeding them. The doorbell rings, and it's Kara. Agnes shuts the door on her face, but April opens it. April and Kara apologize to each other, hug, and then go out for a walk. The movie ends with a message about how friendship is more important than relationships. If you liked this explanation, please like and comment. I'll keep bringing more movie explanations, so please subscribe to the channel. We'll meet again with another video. Thank you, and take care of yourself.